Hey Scorpio, this is your special edition Lovescope for February 2017. And what makes this Lovescope special is I am only reading the energy between you and your soulmate. This isn't going to pertain to casual dating in your life or any real information about your romantic life in general. This is solely the energy between you and your soulmate. And based on your guys' cards, I feel like for most of you, you have already met this person, okay? And are probably not with them at this time. You could be kind of going through some turmoil if you are coupled up with them, but I feel like for most of you, you've kind of already met this person, and you're either not together or you're going through a hard time right now. Since this is a general reading, and depending on your age, this definitely could talk about the person that is going to come into your life and the energy that is shared between the two of you on a soulmate level. For those of you who have met this person, the person I'm talking about is somebody who you just have this really strong and deep magnetic attraction to them. No matter what has been done or said, there's just a part of you that cannot let them go fully. And depending on how long you've been apart from them, you might just kind of keep them in the back of your mind. But I feel as though whoever this soulmate is for you guys, you have the Galactic card and the lessons and blessings card to represent the past life energy that the two of you share. And those are, pretty deep cards for past life energy. In fact, I think the Galactic card has come out for you're the fourth sign, which kind of surprised me because the energy of this card is very deep. And then with this lessons and blessings, I feel like the romantic soulmate that you guys are meant to be partnered up with this life, you are going to kind of go through some ups and downs with them. Like there's a lot of soul work the both of you are trying to achieve this life through each other, but the connection that you guys share is so spiritual. It's fresh from source type of energy. So to me, the two of you, when non-physically focused, when your consciousness is non-physically focused, you guys have done a lot of work in the non-physical realm together, okay? And coming into this life, it's like there's just a lot that you guys were working on in your last incarnation with each other that's still playing out in this life, okay? And I feel as though the coming together of you two in this life where there's finally harmony and tranquility is all about divine timing and has a lot to do with the soul growth that you both are trying to achieve individually. And it's just, I feel like you guys have already met this person and have been with them, but right now you are not with them, because the cards that I pulled from Vintage Oracle to represent the energy from the past life that comes into the now, I have freedom here. And so to me, I feel as though you guys aren't together at this time. And since this is general, this could mean you and the ex, and it's not just any ex, it's that ex that you just have that incredible connection with that goes beyond the physical realm. It goes beyond the emotional realm. It's so soulful and so like source like. It's high vibrating love. And I feel like right now you are free from that person and the connection that you guys share, even if it is in the back of your mind somewhere. Or you just have not met this person yet. And I feel like that's not having not met this person yet is such a small minority of you, okay? But that's what this is saying. And then we have the Beauty card next. It's like this person to you and you to them are the most beautiful person in the world, inside and out. The beauty, the entire universe of beauty you see existing within them is so intoxicating to you. You see the entire universe inside of them, the stars inside of them, and they see that same reflection inside of you. You guys, in a sense, are written in the stars with that galactic card. Then we have this discernment here. And I feel like I also have finance and careers. So I feel like the separation is because maybe you guys work together and there needs to be some sort of discretion about your guys' relationship, because you see she's covering her mouth, she's covering her eyes, and she's covering her ears. It's so I feel like for some of you this is just like your feelings for this person you're keeping to yourself, or if you when you reconcile with this person, I feel like you're going to keep it under wraps for a while. Like you're not going to tell a lot of people. Like you guys are going to be very private about your relationship this time around for whatever reason. And for some of you, you are about to meet this person at your job, or you have met this person at your job, and you may not quite be in a relationship yet, but I see that happening because we have finance, career, express your love, and attraction. So with this discernment card, I think that for some of you, this is the person you work with now, and that's how you're going to meet. Or even if you're separated from each other romantically, you might work with this person. But I just feel like there's some sort of secretness about your guys' relationship coming together for whatever reason. And with finance and careers here, express your love and attraction, I feel like for some of you, this person is at your job, and there is no romance happening yet, but you notice them and you can't not notice them, you know. And I think either you or there's going to come a moment where you guys are expressing how you feel about each other, and then the expression is a great attraction, and that attraction is not just a physical thing like you may think. It's because of this. And if you're already partnered up with this soulmate, which some of you are, okay, some of you are with this soulmate right now, but the energy of it is, it looks like you guys have had a lot of challenges, and it may be that you guys have broken up and gotten back together, and broken up and gotten back together, but I feel like this is the person you're supposed to be with, and it's the heavy energy and the challenges is exactly what is meant to play out this life, because we have lessons and blessings. And so it's hard for us to see beyond the scope of the life that we've lived, this current reality. It's hard to imagine a past life, and it's hard to imagine a future life with the same person, yet being in a completely different body, and so on and so forth. But what I feel for you guys is like you're working through like some challenging energy this life, because there's the next life that comes in. You guys are lovers in that life as well, and you know, it's like you're working on something. And with the galactic card here, many of you, it can have been quite some time since you were physically incarnate, and you know, this life might be about reacclimating yourself to having your conscious physically focused. Okay, I just feel like the relationship you guys share is just such on a soul level. Like there's so much more going on than just love and romance. And it's like the love and romance is what attracts you two together in the physical realm, but the reason why you're attracted together in the physical realm is more about like your soul and the work of your soul and what you're trying to achieve this lifetime. The oracle cards I got for you are Change in the Wind, Imagine, and Soulmates. And so for some of you, I feel like this is somebody that you're broken up with and you're not even talking to, yet you still feel that connection to them. But there's this change in the winds coming kind of out of nowhere, like you can't even imagine, and it's like bam, here they are expressing this love to you, like you are my soulmate, you are the one I want to be with, there is no other for me, no matter what's happened between us, I really want us to work, I want us to come together and be together. It's just like this complete change of perception and energy, and this could be that person coming into you, or this could be you expressing that to this person, or if this is somebody that you've just met or you're gonna meet and you feel this really strong pull, this is your soulmate. Okay, I love that the soulmate card came out in the soulmate reading. I love that because it's a really strong sign to me that this person is very significant to you, the one. And you guys, Scorpios, you know who I'm talking about. I know that you guys do not confuse lust and desire with the real deal of a soulmate. You know who this is. You know who challenges you and who grows you and who stretches you, whether you're with that person or not right now. Okay, you know who this person is if you've met them, and like I said, for most of you, I feel like you have. And there is just such a strong pull that I don't feel that either one of you could escape the gravity of each other if you tried. Okay, despite what challenges you have faced in the past, because again, like I said, I feel like that is part of what you intended to experience with each other this lifetime in a romantic way. There is a whole cycle between previous incarnations, this one, and incarnations yet to come that you can't fully see. And this life is just one little snapshot in that cycle, okay? And the person that you want to romantically partner with this lifetime is somebody that is a very spiritual connection, but because you are such a wise grown being and it's been a while since you incarnate, you want to keep this interesting. You want to have the drama, you want to have the highs, you want to have the lows, okay? Because it's all leading somewhere. And it's, those of you who are apart from this person, I absolutely see like a reconnection between you two. When that will play out, I cannot say. Even though I'm doing this in the month of February, like I said, this energy could play out all year long because this is your soulmate. And for many of you, that person isn't in your life at this time. And if they are, it's like you're going through a lot of challenges. But over the course of 2017, I really feel like either A, that's going to even out, or B, you're going to break up and separate for a while. But you are going to come back together eventually because you are meant to be. And the connection that you guys share is not going to be created with any other individual, not for you, not for them. So if you need to be apart to grow, do not fear that your love will be lost or that you will be replaced, because you know that nobody can replace them, so how could anybody replace you? Just no matter what is playing out physically right now, okay? There is this bond that is so spiritual and goes back for many lifetimes that, not just any casual thing. It's like there's nothing that can really compare to this. And, yeah, I feel like for most of you, you already know this person. And I've already said enough times the history of the relationship. So I'm going to kind of talk about the Vision of Oracle cards now. And I want you to really pick the one that you feel most resonance with, because this is additional information about you and your situation. And for those of you, who are estranged from this person at this time, just trust in that and allow yourself the healing and the growth that you need to, you know, move forward and transform in yourself. Because I feel like for some of you, there is some healing that needs to take place within before you and this person can come back together. But no matter what, you guys really just have this incredible spiritual connection that just defies all logic. Like, the way you are drawn to this person, you probably want to slap yourself sometimes and be like, why? Why am I so drawn to them? Why do I always go back? It's because that is what you intended for this life. You guys are learning lessons, and after a lesson is always a blessing. So that's why it's the up, down, up, down. But I don't know, I feel like there is going to be a change in the wind, a change in the energy between the two of you, and it's going to become, you know, the true essence of the spiritual connection that you guys share, okay? So with these Vision of Oracle cards, the creator of the deck really intends for the imagery of the card to speak to you more than any description that he could write about them. So I'm going to display the card for you to see, and then I'm also going to read you the quote that accompanies the card. But, you know, really allow the imagery to speak to you. So the first one here is card 20. And this is what it looks like. And I just want to point out all these different religions. Like, look at, I say, you guys have this incredible spiritual connection. And then here's this evolution, this depiction of evolution right down here. That's why I say I feel like there's going to be a change in the winds from the challenges that you guys have been facing. So the small quote that accompanies this is, faith and belief. Faith must be enforced by reason. When faith becomes blind, it dies. So this here kind of also is saying that if you don't feel that intense connection with somebody, they're not your soulmate. And don't try to make them into your soulmate, even if you're very attracted to them. There is somebody very specific for you guys, and the beauty, the universe of beauty and love and light that is going to exist inside of them for you is so special. It you know, not just any person can live up to that. Only one person can. So here is the second card, and this is what it looks like. And here is what it says. Healing, caring friendships. The power of love to change bodies is legendary, built into folklore, common sense, and everyday experience. Love moves the flesh. It pushes matter around. Throughout history, tender loving care has uniformly been recognized as a valuable element in healing. So even if things ended badly or you're in a really challenging place currently, allow the healing to come in and let the negativity go, because the next oracle card is about a new beginning. And with change in the winds, it's like, let the challenge, let the heavy energy go, and let the blessing that's intended for you and your soulmate, okay? The last card is card number 26, and this is what it looks like. And see 2 books down there? It's like, here comes, you know, another chance with this person. This is your soulmate, even though it may have been a very challenging and rocky ride. This says, past and future, fresh start. You just have to turn the page. It's tough knowing what has happened in the past and how close we've been, but you can't dwell on the past. This is a time to rewrite a new chapter for the future. Hopefully we can put ourselves in a position where we'll all be happy. So Scorpio, you and another person are supposed to come back together. Absolutely, 100% for sure. But a shift needs to take place inside of you and inside of them about what has happened and what has been. And healing absolutely needs to take place. But with change in the winds here and Imagine, I feel like it's just going to be like that. It's just going to happen like that, and you don't expect it. And nothing is going to keep you and this person apart forever, because you guys are truly destined. And I love that there's a key and a lock there, because in this card, this fresh start, look, there's a key and there's a lock. It's like you both have the key to each other's heart. There is nobody better for you than each other, regardless of how much challenge you may have experienced with this person, if you are with them currently or you were with them in the past and you're broken up. Now, if this is a person coming in that you haven't met yet, Scorpio, especially if you're a young Scorpio, be forewarned that, yes, this is your soulmate, but you guys are going to go through a lot of challenges, you know, between now and when it's smooth sailing. And that is what is intended. It's like all these challenging lessons bring forth greater blessings than you can imagine. Okay, so that's the main energy that I'm getting from your cards regarding your soulmate that you've shared a past life with. And like I said, you guys just have this really amazing spiritual connection that just goes back so beyond anything that I can even divinate. It's so beautiful. And if you're holding back the fact that you're really in love with somebody because of crappy things that happened in the past, don't. Just let it all go, heal, and express your true feelings for them, because they're your soulmate. You guys are meant to be together, okay? And sometimes challenges really bring us to a place so that when things are smooth sailing, we can appreciate and honor and value our partner the way that we're supposed to, that we maybe wouldn't have otherwise. All right? So I hope this resonated with you. I will be posting the normal February love scopes. So until then, I hope that you have a very beautiful, romantic, and blessed month, Scorpio.